Okay. There we go. All right, so it's about 3 o'clock. We'll give it another minute or so. It looks like Stephanie might have been having some issues with audio as well, but we're going to be starting standing. And I'm always going to get you on your feet. So if you're not already there, you can meet me there. Hi, Sarah. Happy Tuesday. And we will go ahead and get started. So we're going to be standing. We are going to come down to our chair towards the end, so you can just keep that behind you so you can work your way there. But we're going to be starting with some alternate nostril breathing, and I'll explain it really quick. So you're just going to use your thumb and your index finger. You're going to be inhaling through one side of your nose. You're going to hold at the top. Then you'll use your other finger to cover the other nostril. You'll just switch. You'll exhale out through this side, and then inhale, hold, and switch. And I'm going to walk you through the whole thing, but just so you kind of have an idea of what's coming. This is a really calming, soothing breathing pattern that's going to help kind of get us out of that, help us get us back into that parasympathetic state. So out of that flight, or stress state that we spend most of our days in. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Again, standing if you're not already there. And we'll just start with a normal, nice cleansing breath. So nice big inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. Let it go. Good. Let's do one more nice big inhale, filling up. And exhale, let it go. Good. Let's do one more. We just had a couple people jump on. Inhaling through the nose. We're just clearing some space here. And then exhale out through the mouth. Good. From here, we're going to go into our alternate nostril breathing. So use your thumb and your index finger. You're going to cover one side, inhale through the uncovered side, hold at the top, switch sides using your other finger, exhale out, inhale in. So again, we'll all do that together. So you can go ahead and use your thumb to cover one side of your one nostril. And then we'll inhale nice and slow for about 5 to 6 counts here. And then holding at the top. Go ahead and switch and exhale. So this is the rhythm, closing the eyes if it feels okay. Inhale, hold, switch, exhale. And again, inhale, hold, switch, exhale. A few more rounds. Inhale, hold, switch, exhale. Inhale, hold, switch, exhale. One more each side. Inhale, hold, switch, exhale. You can just release your hand down, return to your normal breathing pattern. Just notice how you feel. Keeping the eyes closed, we're going to go into some neck circles here. So just starting to draw circles with the tip of the nose, moving slowly and mindfully. And you can start to come into full belly breathing here. So inhaling through the nose, feeling the belly rise. And exhale to open the mouth, let it go. We're just continuing to breathe deeply. The more you breathe, the more everything will relax. The next time your chin reaches your chest, switch directions. And just drawing those circles the other way. Continuing to breathe. And eventually we'll make our way back to center. And then if it feels okay, you can keep the eyes closed or you can open them, whatever feels best. We're going to take the right ear towards the right shoulder. And then if you need a little bit more here, you can reach the left arm away. You're just getting some nice opening in the side of the neck here. Good. If you'd like a little bit more, you can lift your arm all the way so it's in line with your shoulder. Beautiful. When you're ready, you can just gently release the arm down, bring your head back to center. And we'll switch. So now taking your left ear toward your left shoulder. Couple breaths here. If you want more, you can reach the arm away. Your right arm. Good, and then even more still, you'll lift your right arm so it's in line with your shoulder. And breathe here. Good, when you're ready, you can just gently release and bring your head back to center. We're gonna go into some shoulder rolls from here. So just starting to roll the shoulders back. And still staying with your breath here. And then when you're ready, we'll go shoulder rolls forward. And still continuing to breathe. Good, when you're ready, you can bring your arms out in front, reaching your arms straight from your chest, and we'll just start to draw some circles with the wrist here. So we're just kind of working our way down today. Good, and then when you're ready, you can switch directions, drawing those circles the other way. Maybe starting to get some pops here. I don't know if you can hear that. Good, when you're ready, just kind of shake the wrist out a little bit. And we'll go to some stretching. So now extending your left arm straight forward, you'll use your right fingertips to just gently pull on your left fingertips towards your face. You should start to get a nice stretch through the forearm and through the wrist. Awesome, when you're ready, go ahead and switch it around. So now your fingertips are pointed down, and you'll use your right fingertips to pull your left fingertips towards your belly this time. Good, when you're ready, you can gently release, shake it out. And we'll switch sides. So now extending your right arm, you'll point the fingertips up and use the left fingertips to pull your fingertips towards your face. Couple breaths here. Good, when you're ready, go ahead and switch. So now the palm faces you. You'll use the left fingertips to pull your right fingertips towards your belly. Good, and then when you're ready, you can just gently release and shake it out. Awesome, go ahead and take the back of the palms to touch, fingertips pointed down to start, and start to press against the back of the hands here. Good, and then when you're ready, we're just gonna draw a circle. So pointing the fingertips in towards your chest, up towards the ceiling, forward towards your screen, and then you'll open the hands, flip them around, and come back to that starting point. So again, you're just drawing a circle here. And then each time the back of the palms come to touch, you can give a little bit of extra pressure there. Good, go ahead and switch. So just switching the direction of your circles here. Awesome, when you're ready, you can gently release and just shake it out. Good stuff. From here, we're gonna work into the sides of the waist. So we'll use an inhale to reach the arms up. On an exhale, go ahead and grab a hold of your right wrist and we'll lean off towards the left side, top arm in line with your ear. Maybe just gently pulling on the wrist here, rolling that top shoulder back a little bit. If you find it's a little forward, opening up. Good, and then when you're ready, you can come back to center and we'll just switch wrists and switch sides. Beautiful. When you're ready, you can come back to center and rain the hands down. Go ahead and open up the feet a little bit wider than hip width if they're not already there. Nice soft bend in your knees, really grounded through the feet. We're just going to do a couple of spinal twists. So you can just let the arms go wherever here. And starting to get some mobility through the back half and the lower half of the body. Good, and then we'll just gently slow down and work our way back to center. Keeping the feet wider than hip width, we're just going to start to draw some hip circles here. So again, we're just getting things moving here. We'll do some stretches here in a moment. If you struggle with this, you can always start by taking the hips just to the front, to the side. It's a little silly back and off to the other side. Again, just getting stuff moving. Good, and then go ahead and switch directions. Awesome, when you're ready, you can just shake the feet out a little bit and we'll come down to our chairs. I'm just gonna adjust the camera a little bit here. You can come to find your seat. Sitting on the edge of your chair so that you can feel your feet on the floor while sitting up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back a few times, crown of the head reaching long. From here, we're going to go into a twist. So we'll use an inhale to reach the right arm up. And then on an exhale, we're going to twist over to the left, looking over your shoulder. And we'll hold for a few breaths. Each time you inhale, think of sitting up a little bit taller. And then each time you exhale, think of twisting up just a little bit deeper. Careful not to lean back here. Just using the breath here. The next time you exhale, you can gently release and come back to center. And we'll switch sides. So inhale to reach the left arm up. Exhale to twist over towards the right. I always try to mirror you so you can get a little turned around. And again, using that inhale to sit up a little bit taller. And each exhale to twist a little bit deeper. And the next time you exhale, you can gently just release and come back to center. Open up the legs a little bit wider than hip width now. We'll take the left hand to the inside of your right thigh. Grab a hold of your chair or your cushion, whatever you can here. You could even just stick your hand under your leg if that works a little bit better. We'll use an inhale to reach the right arm up. And then on an exhale, you're going to tip off towards the left side. And we're working into the sides of the waist, but you should probably, hopefully feel this a little bit further down, more in that outer hip. If you can't feel it there, think of really rooting down with that right hip into your chair as you reach the arm up and over. Good, the next time you exhale, let's roll that top shoulder forward as you turn your gaze down towards your left knee. And then the next time you inhale, you're just gonna roll it back and see if you can come in just a little bit deeper. Good, just another breath or two here. Good, from here, you're gonna roll that top shoulder forward, look down at your left thigh, release your hand to the thigh, and then you'll just push yourself up to seated. Good, and then we'll switch things around. So now taking your right hand to the inside of your left thigh, grabbing a hold of your chair, your cushion, or maybe you just stick your leg under your thigh. We'll use an inhale to reach the left arm up, and then on exhale, tipping off towards that right side. But staying with the breath. Remember, the more you breathe, the more you will relax. Good, the next time you exhale, roll that top shoulder forward, turn your gaze down towards your right thigh. Inhale to roll the shoulder open again and reach just a little bit further. Again, really rooting down with that left hip into your chair. Good, when you're ready, you can roll that top shoulder forward again, release that top hand to your right thigh, push yourself up to seated. Good, from here you can bring the legs a little bit closer together. We'll cross the right ankle over the left knee coming into our figure 4 stretch. Now this might be plenty for you. Just make sure you sit nice and tall. Try to keep that top foot flexed as you actively push your knee away. And this might be enough. If you'd like a little bit more, you'll just start to reach forward with the chest. And this should start to deepen the stretch a little bit. And you should feel this in your outer hip and your glute. Just coming back to that breath. Good, when you're ready, you can work your way back up to seated. And then you can just gently uncross and we'll switch sides. Now crossing the left ankle over the right knee, sitting up nice and tall. Again, this might be plenty for you. Just keeping that top foot flat as you actively press your knee away. If you'd like a little bit more, we'll just start to lean forward slightly, reaching with the chest. Oh, and yeah, you might notice the difference between the two sides. This is much tighter for me today. Good, just another breath or two. Beautiful. When you're ready, you can work your way back up to seated. Go ahead and uncross. We're going to open the legs wide again, wider than hip width, wide as you can, comfortably can. We're going to come into a forward fold. So we'll start by sitting up nice and tall, and then we'll tuck the chin towards the chest and roll down all the way to the floor. So leading with the head and the shoulders, Maybe getting a little adjustment here as well. When you reach the bottom, just allow yourself to hang here. Relax the head, relax your neck. No need to hold on to anything here. You can release your hands all the way down to the floor if it's accessible and it feels okay. Think of sending your breath into your low back. So you'll get some opening up through the hips, and then we'll also get some nice expansion through the low back each time you inhale. And then a contraction each time you exhale. Go ahead and take one more full breath in and a full breath out. On your next inhale, go ahead and roll all the way back up to seated. Take your time. Head comes up last. Awesome. When you get there, you can just bring the legs in a little bit closer, whatever's comfortable. And we'll end with a few cleansing breaths and just a mindful moment before you head back into the rest of your afternoon. You can take your hands onto your thighs, palms facing down if you'd like to feel a little bit more grounded, or palms facing up if you'd like to feel a little bit more open. So whatever that means to you. If it feels okay, I'll invite you to close the eyes. Otherwise, you can just find a soft gaze in front. Just taking a moment here to check in, notice how you feel. Feeling your sit bones on your chair, feeling your hands on your thighs. And we'll end with a few cleansing breaths. Nice big inhale through the nose, and exhale to sigh it out. And again, inhale, and exhale. Last one, biggest breath of the day, filling up. And a nice full exhale, maybe make some noise. Let it go. If your eyes were closed, you can slowly start to flutter them open, coming back into your space. That went by so fast today. Thanks for spending your afternoon break with me. I hope you enjoyed today's wellness timeout. If you have any questions or any feedback, you're welcome to pop it in the chat or come off mute. Otherwise, if you got to get going, do your thing, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks again for being here. Yeah, my pleasure, Pamela. Take care now. You're welcome, Jeanette. Good to see you. You're welcome, Patty. Take care. Have a great afternoon. All right. Bye now.